plus 4.75 deep at a plus 15. 3, 4, 4. 3, 4, 4. Got it! 17.68. Good. Nine, 5, 1. Let's double check that. 9, 5, 1. Alright, we got cut off yesterday because something came up, so I'm going to redo this, show what we did. We set up our transit and we shot the start, end, and the bridge twice for a benchmark. So our start was 9.51, our end was 3.44. We want to be 4.75 deep at that point at a 15%. Our bridge benchmark, we measured it the first time at 17.68, and that's tied to the end number. And the second time, when I moved the transit, we shot a 2.48, which is tied to this number. So the way that we do this, to find the correlated elevation, is we take that 17.68 minus the 2.48 equals 15.2. Now take that 15.2 and add it to our start. So plus 9.51. And that's how we get 24.71 as our relative start elevation. Okay, so now we've got our starting position, we've got our bridge benchmark, and we've got our end position. The end is already calculated with that 3.44 plus 4.75, 8.19. Now the 35, that was the top of the bridge's railing up there, or barrier, whatever you want to call that. And it was, we need 6 foot underneath the creek, it was 6 foot deep of water, and it was 23 foot from the top of that bridge barrier to the water, for a total of 35 feet. So we know that we can add 17.68 plus 35 for a total of 52.68 relative elevation. Now, with these numbers here, we can go ahead and build our bore plan. It is 510 foot of boring. It is 150 foot from bore to edge of creek, and then the other side of the creek is 204 feet. Now, let's show you how to do this. Our entry depth is going to be, what did we say? 24.7. Our exit depth is going to be 8.19. And our start pitch is going to be a negative 24, is what we're setting up at. We have 10 foot rods. The bore is 510 foot long. We are ramming this to a 16, and we will put in our benchmark just for documentation, 17.68. Max pitch change is, we'll call it 8. We don't want to overbend these rods. They can do 10, we're going to do 8. Now we want to end in a 10 to 15 range so they can make their connection to this pipe. So we'll add the desired final pitch. Now, we'll treat the creek as a utility. We'll call it Creek West Bank. And we know that that one is at station 150. Now we'll come over here, and our reference elevation is going to be the 17.68. And we need 35 foot of clearance. What is that? I wonder if I should change that. 35 times 420 inches. So 420 inches, we're not locked, we just need to clear it by that, and we need to go underneath that point, so bore below utility. Now we'll do the same thing for the east bank. Creek West Bank. The OD doesn't matter, so we'll just put something in. Should have done it up there. One will work fine. The elevation is 17.68. We want to cross underneath the utility, and we need 420 inches of clearance at station 204. Locked clearance? No. Now we will let this run the bore plan and create it, and we will be able to get going. And I dropped my marker. Now, these larger bores, they're going to take closer to 10 seconds for this to solve. Short little ones, probably under 2 seconds. But this thing is running thousands of simulations to find the best possible path without overstressing your rods and hitting all of your constraints. And it's solved. So we're going to be 1.28 foot deeper than we needed and 0.10 foot deeper than we needed. So the utility creek is a pass and a pass, and there is our bore plan. We're going to start off with that 24, and we're going to hold it to the 8th rod, and then we're going to go to a -20 for a few rods, a -15 for a couple rods, -9 for a couple rods, and right there is where we get to the creek at rod 15. And then we'll go -2, -2, and then we'll start our ascend back up. So we'll go to a +3, +3, +7, +7, and then we hold a 15 all the way to the end, which is exactly what we wanted right there. And that's BoreWise.